Hey everyone, how are you? Time for Gemini. Gemini, if you're out there, pay attention. There might be a message in this reading for you. If you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around, all right? We're dealing with the current energies. We have this amazing new moon in Cancer that just has happened. We've had this nodal shift happen from, we're in Libra and Aries now. So yeah, big stuff, big stuff, big stuff. All right, so let's see what this all means for you. All right, Gemini. So starting out, I keep getting this phrase, spit it out. Spit it out, Gemini. What is it that you need to say? All right, I do see something coming to an end, though, here, because we have, you, Gemini, coming out as the Lovers, upside down, to the Six of Swords. So I feel as if you have made a decision about somebody, and you are moving on. I mean, really moving on. And, I feel as if it is truly time for you to pull these swords out. We have the Three of Swords coming out reversed. So I feel as if you are moving in a direction to really kind of start healing a situation that you have recently been dealing with. Because I feel like, there's this connection that you have. You hung in there, didn't you? You hung in there. Some of you may actually have decided that, this is just, you're stuck in this circle with this person. And I think you saw that nothing was going to change, right? Nothing was going to change. We have the wheel, not the wheel of fortune. We have the wheel, so when I see that she's stuck inside this circle and we're going around and we're going to complete this circle now and do it again. And I think you have come to a point where, you've made a decision that, no, I've got to move on. I can't keep doing this with you, is what I get. So yeah, we have to spit it out. We have to say what it is that's going on. The Star reversed. You just didn't see how this was going to continue to be anything that would work for you. Three of Swords reversed. It is time to really, just move on. Because this situation could not have been all really good if we have this Three of Swords. Because we're feeling some heartbreak in this situation. Whether that was from a third party, a third energy or not, there has been multiple times that you have been hurt in this situation. And then we have the Eight of Wands. See, you have not been saying anything. This is being shut down. This is not communicating. This is not talking. And at the very beginning of your reading, I said, let's spit it out, right? Let's spit it out. Four of Pentacles. It may be time, Gemini, to open up. It really might be time, because it gets to a point, how many days are you going to wake up miserable at what you are about to face with this situation? Because I feel like you've got to make the changes. It's time to make the changes. This is the time where we need to really nurture ourselves. Ourselves, not the world, not your family, ourselves, all right? And I feel as if it's time for you really to open up in a situation. And for some of you, you've been wanting to go, but you haven't had the money. You didn't know how you were going to do it. How am I supposed to leave? How am I supposed to make any changes? So I feel as if it's really time to open up, because it's amazing when given the space. So you may need to find somebody to talk to. All right, seriously, Gemini. Somebody who will hold space for you. Whether that's a best friend, whether it's your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, a mentor, your therapist. I feel as if you really need to find some place where you can have somebody hold space so that you can start to spit it out, because there is a lot you have not been saying. So time to open up. Time to make yourself a little bit vulnerable, Gemini, and start a healing process. All right, because, I feel as if you have reached the end and it is time now to move on. Strength. See, you've been really depleted, depressed, not knowing how you're going to get out of a situation, and you haven't been saying anything. And I think there's this part of you that, given the space, you know exactly what it is that you want to do. And maybe you need to hear yourself say that, right? Because sometimes, we're surprised at what we say when we're really opening up to someone. So I feel like, Gemini, this is a week for you to spit it out. because this is about this energy that we are in. New moon in Cancer, nurturing ourselves, nurturing our home, nurturing our environment, making things feel good inside. So we're looking at how we are taking care of ourselves. The Libra, North Node, it's asking us to find balance. It's asking us to find harmony, beauty, peace, love, sweetness within our lives, right? And then we have sitting there in our South Node, the root of our existence, right? We have Aries, a new beginning, a foundation for us to become who we need to be, authentically me, all right? So big decision for you in regards to this person you are dealing with, you know, because there's a love connection here. But is there any love anymore? You know, I think there's been too much hurt. I think things have just kind of circled around. And if you do this again, you're back in the same old circle. So even though you feel, you know, you're not feeling very well, because some of you maybe are feeling a little depleted. And, you know, you need to get some rest. You need to take care of yourself energetically, physically, mentally. Maybe you need to go on a mental diet, get rid of some of your thoughts. Maybe you need to look at how you are nurturing yourself. What are you putting in your body? Is it feeding you the energy you need, right? Spiritually, are we taking care of ourselves? Are we meditating? Are we really kind of feeding our spirit what it wants and what it needs? So I feel like this is where you are, Gemini. Really needing to pull out all of the swords of the past, of the pain that you are feeling inside, open up and find somebody to hold that space so that you can truly heal. And let go of some of this stuff, because there's a brand new journey waiting for you. And I feel as if you are really ready to get in this boat, and maybe there's somebody who will help you, you know, get in this boat and move to a place that is more in line with your true self, right? So big energies, Gemini. Please take what works, leave what does not, people. You know, it is for whoever needs to hear this. All right, so I will see you at another reading. Until then, be well. Hit that like button. All right, thanks, you guys. Bye now.